Hi there, Tammy Beard with Stampin' Savvy. Thanks for joining me today. I have a fun project that we're going to do together that includes a really neat technique that's really simple that uses something that's probably in your junk drawer. So think about that a second. But before we get started, I want to just remind you real quick about the Color Your Season bundle that is, or bundle of items, I should say, that are available for another week or so, about 10 days. This is the watercolors number 2 assortment. These coordinate really nice with the watercolor pencils in the annual catalog. And then we've got the blended season stamp set. It's a double stamp set, as well as the stitched seasons Framelits dies. So remember, these are available individually, or if you combine them into a bundle, they are 10% off. So if you were to get these during August, then you also would qualify for bonus days. This is going on throughout the month of August, so take advantage of this. For every $50 in product that you spend in August, you'll get a $5 coupon to redeem in September. And it's good for anything in the annual catalog, as well as the new holiday catalog that will be going live on September 5th. So you'll be able to redeem those coupons for either one of those after September 5th. For my existing customers, you probably recognize that you should be getting your catalogs, I would think by today or tomorrow. They went out at the end of last week, as well as the rewards kits for those that had already shopped in July. I've got another batch that'll be going out at the end of the month. So if you place an order that's $50 or more, I will include the annual catalog and the new holiday catalog in your thank you gift. So, okay, let's get started with the project. We're going to be using the Tropical Chic stamp set today. We're going to make this card together, but I've also got 2 other cards that I'm going to share with you using another stamp set, as well as a sneak peek of one of the stamp sets coming in that holiday catalog. So what we're going to do is we're going to be using the Whisper White note cards and envelopes. They come 22 a package, so 20 cards with 20 envelopes. And these are great because they're pre-cut and scored for you and come with the envelopes. I'm going to set these aside. So makes for instant card bases. So literally all you got to do is take and fold them in half, take your bone folder, give your crease, and you are set. There we go. And we've got our envelope here. So we're going to be working with those. So we're going to be using these 3 stamps out of the Tropical Chic stamp set. So let me show you a peek of the card. This one was made with Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, Shaded Spruce, and then Lovely Lipstick. There's some sequin accents and a little shimmer is the Wink of Stella there. This one was made with, and I'll show you what the secret tool is, or ingredient, however you want to say it. It is Post-it notes. Yay! Who else loves Post-it notes? These are awesome for leaving notes to yourself. I write myself notes all over the place with these, but they're really great to use in your craft room as well. So for this card, if you were to use either of these sentiments right here, what I did, this is 1.5 by 2. It didn't need to be a full 1.5 inches wide. So for this card, what I did is I cut 1/2 inch off. So it's 1 inch by 2 inch was the mask for this card right here. The one that we're going to make together, we're going to do a little bit differently because I'm going to use a different sentiment. It's a sentiment from a new stamp set. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So what you're going to do is I've gone ahead and I've taken the Post-it note and I've matched it up to my sentiment, and I've cut 1/4 inch off. So it's 1 1/4 by the full 2 inches. And for this card, we're going to do a portrait orientation or vertical. And we just want to put that in the center and give that a good press. And then the color, that color combination that I'm going to try, haven't tried this before, but I love playing, is Blueberry Bushel, Granny Apple Green, Mint Macaron, and then we're going to do a flower accent in Petal Pink and Flirty Flamingo. So with our mask in place, let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to ink this one up, and what we're doing is we're doing 3 stamps with this one. Okay, then we're going to come in with our next one. This is Granny Apple Green. And we're doing 3 of these. And there we go. And then we're going to come in with this one. And this one is Mint Macaron. Okay, so we've got that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to peel that off. And I don't know, what do you think of that color combination? It's interesting. I think I like it. I think I'm gonna like it better once it dries. But now we've got our area masked off for the sentiment. And I don't know if you can kind of see, because of the layers of the various stamps, you kind of get this like stippled effect along the edge, which I think is really cool. Instead of a nice crisp edge, you get a little bit of a halo effect that creates that stippling because of your layers. So I like it. Okay, now we're going to come in with Flirty Flamingo, and we're going to center that on there. And check that out. You are the happy to my day. This is a stamp set that is coming in the new fall catalog called Country Home. And it's right here. I'm going to show you another card here in a minute that uses this one. Absolutely love this set. It's been dubbed the Joanna Gaines of stamp sets. Actually, there's a whole suite that goes with this. So if you like the farmhouse country look, you are going to love that suite. So, okay, so now I got one other thing that I want to show you, and that is how to get a variegated look on your flowers. And you can do it with your leaf stamps as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of scrap Whisper White, and I seem to have lost my other scrap piece, so we're just going to do a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is I've got Petal Pink. It's a really, really light pink. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ink up the flower stamp with that. And then I'm going to come in with Flirty Flamingo, which is the darker pink, put a little bit on a sponge dauber. And there's 2 ways that you can do this. You can just do a simple, like, one in the center, or what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and I'm just going to run it around the edge. And I'm kind of like, it's just kind of at an angle off the edge. I'm not going straight down, just coming in at an angle. And then let me show you what that looks like. And you get that. Now, once that dries, all that ink is not going to be mottled anymore. It's going to saturate into the paper and be nice and smooth and beautiful, just like this one right here. I did this one just a little bit ago. Okay, so what we're going to do is I've got this popped up on a dimensional. Take that off, and then we're just going to put that right there. And there you go. And see how it's dried, how it's kind of changed color a little bit? I like it. That's pretty cool. It's so fun to play with this stamp set because you can really get into some eclectic color combinations. And it's just really a lot of fun to play with. Okay, so we have this one here. And oops, I forgot to do the envelope. Let's do that real quick. I always like to do the envelope because it's like starting the party when you get to the front door, right? It's kind of like decorating your porch or your front door, where it kind of gives you a peek of what to expect when you get inside. Same thing with stamping your envelope. So there we go. So there's that set. Let's bring this one back in with that color combination. And then I've got a couple other ones to show you that were pretty eclectic as well. This one is Gorgeous Grape, Flirty Flamingo, and Night of Navy. And that was Highland Heather with a sponge dauber of Gorgeous Grape in the center. And then Highland Heather was the sentiment for that one. And then one more I'll show you. This one was, this one is the In Colors, Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, and Lovely Lipstick with a little bit of Mango Melody sponge daubered on the outside over the Pineapple Punch. So you can see just a lot of variety here. Pick your colors, whatever your favorites are, just kind of mix and match and play. Okay, but I want to show you a couple other stamp sets that I used the same technique with. So I'm going to bring this one in. This was using the Rooted in Nature stamp set. So it's a double set as well, and I used this one and these two. So those 3 leaf stamps were used, and Blackberry Bliss, Cajun Craze, and Mint Macaron. It was the same thing, 1 inch by 2 inch was the Post-it note, and I just did the stamping in 3 spots all around. It's got some of the metallic sequins as an accent, and then that little greeting right there is from Itty Bitty Greetings, and it's the With Gratitude is the one that I used. Also a fabulous double set. That has got sentiments for all year, all occasions. Really, really fun. Okay, well, last one, it also used the Rooted in Nature. So it is the same stamps that I used here. It was Blackberry Bliss, Mango Melody, and Mossy Meadow were the 3 on here. And what I did a little differently is, you notice that this one doesn't have any color in it. It's kind of more of a line art. It's kind of a cross, maybe a hybrid between a line art and a solid image to create a little bit different effect. So what I did here is I took the Wink of Stella pen and I, just took and you just brush it on, and the solution in the Wink of Stella will actually create a watercolor effect with the dye ink. So it kind of fills it in a little bit. Isn't that really cool? So now this one was a little bit different Post-it note. These are the super sticky Post-it notes, and these are covered with adhesive over the whole thing except for just this little edge. So what I did is I took one, I peeled it off and put it onto my cutting plate for the Big Shot machine, took a layering circle die, ran it through, and then I created that circle. Now don't throw that away because you'll be able to use that as a mask for a different card. And then did all of my stamping and then did the Wink of Stella there. And then we're going to lift this off. Yes, it was yellow to start off with. And I came in with that sentiment right there. So grateful for someone like you in my life. I just love these sentiments. So now I have got a great fall card. Simple, easy, and quick. Now this one used the Very Vanilla note card and envelopes. They do come in Whisper White and Very Vanilla. So this one was Very Vanilla, and then I stamped the envelope to match. So simple, easy technique with something that you've probably got already, the Post-it notes. So give it a try. See what you can come up with. Cut them out, change your shapes, match it to whatever sentiments that you've got. If you liked today's video, I would love a thumbs up and to have you subscribe to my channel and my blog as well at stampinsavvy.com. Everything that I used today, all the Stampin' Up supplies, are available through my blog at stampinsavvy.com. There will be links in the YouTube description as well as the shopping links on the blog. And again, take advantage of those bonus days and the Color Your Season limited edition items. If you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I absolutely love to hear from you. It makes my day to see your comments. So until next time, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.